Hello everybody and welcome back to our Minutemen playthrough. We are just helping the Brotherhood out at the moment so that our alliance with them becomes strong, because let's be honest, it's going to be easier to rid the Commonwealth of all the evil with the Brotherhood's help than on our own.
Green, and we're cleared for release.
Is they firing at? Someone over there. Are they firing at? Oh, they're testing something. I hope it's firing range. Because if it's not, they've got really bad accuracy.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Holy shit. Look at the size of that. Screw you, monster.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Fredwin for repairs.
Somebody else somewhere in there. Get them all. Dumb mutants. Stupid mutants. What weapons have I got? He's dead. Shoot at my dog, eh? Get up, dog meat! Get up, dog meat. Kill the monster. Go and collect from all the bodies.
There'll be anything hidden in all this.
Got any shotgun bullets? I've got any shotguns? I got a minigun. Maybe I'll use his gun.
Hello, sir.
Quite a collection of junk.
Let's level up. What we got? Heavy gunner, demolition expert, aqua boy, what is your ally? Animal friend. Scrapper, action boy. Hacker. You can instantly kill a sleeping person. Tack dog. Locksmith. I use that.
What?
What just happened?
Okay, I'm gonna read. There's a computer around here, isn't there? Oh, it's broke. The butcher.
I'm not scared.
I'm coming, doggies.
Jim,
Right, done it. Anything that I don't use, obviously I can always sell them. Can I unlock that with the computer? Oh, we've got a key here. Let's have a look on the computer. I've got a lot of reports to read. This is good. As of today, Commander Fort Strong has passed to me. I'm looking forward to helping the US Army test some of its experimental weapon systems at our facility. I've already had the men preparing the island for testing operations by tearing down the old barracks and constructing a simulated town. Since we'll be fighting the enemy on an urban front, I think the best way to test these weapons is by seeing how well they punch through civilian structures. We've been testing the new batch of T-51B power armor suits that the Army Corps of Engineers just rolled off the assembly line. I'm impressed with the amount of protection they afford our soldiers, yet allow them a great deal of mobility. I've noticed that the soldiers are still having trouble jumping in these things. Because of the suit's weight, they often tip over on hard landings. I've had the maintenance boy look at it and they're suggesting adding a gyroscope and shock absorbers to the lower torso. I'll pass up the chain and see if I can get Washington to spend the extra money at a cost for the modification. Things are starting to heat up overseas, so Washington is pushing us to cut our project turnaround times in half. I told him this would be dangerous, but it seems like we don't have much of a choice. I've decided to split my staff into Alpha Team and Bravo Team, so we can work on 2 projects at the same time. The manpower will be reduced, but I'm convinced that we'll still be able to maintain our new schedule. I'm going to put Alpha Team on the power armor and Bravo on the new M42 Fatman launchers. Alpha Team just shipped out the first batch of T-51B suits to the front in China. Reports are already coming in the suits are performing better than expected, chewing through enemy tanks and armour like they were paper. Word has it that some of the enemy troops are even surrendering when they catch sight of the power armour troops hauling their 5mm miniguns. Looks like Alpha Team has earned themselves a weekend pass in Boston. Bravo Team is having a heck of a time getting the M42s not to shoot far enough away from its firing position. The problem is that the warhead is still too heavy to fire the distance required. Our simulated soldiers are still soaking far too many rads and suffering blast burns. One of the technicians has suggested a radical idea of using a conventional depleting subcharge to catapult the round rapidly out of the launcher. His calculations look sound, so I'm going to let him give it a try. After a few design setbacks and the loss of one of our testing squads, we finally perfected the M42 launcher's firing mechanism. Washington has been riding me to wrap this project up, but with a weapon this potent I was inclined to take my time. We've sent the launchers ahead to the supply yard in Mississippi, and we're just waiting for the go-ahead to ship the warheads wherever they need to go. Hopefully, we can get those nukes out of here before the month is out. I don't feel comfortable sleeping 20 feet above enough nukes to reduce this island to ash. I can't unlock that. Oh, I can.
After all these years.
Yeah? Yes?
Someone there.
Yep. Fire.
What was that?
My doggy's better than your doggies. Lunatics. Got bloody nukes.
The uglies.
They're firing missiles at us. Jerks. Jerks. Jeez, that was mad.
I don't want to think about what happened here.
Another computer here. Things are getting tough around here. Brock has decided to split our men into two teams. I drew one of the short straws, so I ended up on the M42 Fat Man launcher team, while most of my buddies are sitting pretty upstairs with the T-51B suits. Can't even begin to describe what a ridiculous idea the M42 is. A man-portable mini-nuke thrower that a trooper in the field is about to deploy at close range. I've been poring over the schematics and I have no idea how we're going to get this thing to throw a warhead far enough not to kill the soldier unlucky enough to be stuck with these death traps. We've stripped the warhead weight down as much as possible, but I think we're looking at this the wrong way. Instead of trying to reduce the warhead weight, we should try and amp the power on the thrower itself. I know that means adding weight to an already heavy piece of ordnance, but I don't think we have any choice. One of the guys suggested we try magnetics to push the warhead through like a railgun, but the power pack would need to be the size of a suitcase. I keep picking away at this problem to see what I can turn up. We lost two good soldiers this morning. They were on the surface testing an MRV variant of the launcher. When one of the warheads misfired and hit the ground right where they were standing, poor bastards didn't have a chance. We couldn't even find any remains to send home to their folks. So Brock told us to just fill some cans with sand. I tell you, that guy doesn't give a crap about us. He's just worried about the brass back in Washington giving him a hard time. I was in bed last night when I had one of those eureka moments. I ran over to the night shift guys in the lab, swept all of their drawings on the floor and started sketching my idea. They must have thought I'd lost my mind. 6 hours and about 14 cups of coffee later and I had it all mapped out. We'd use a small subcharge as a launching catalyst to catapult the warhead from the launcher. We'd have plenty of range and the subcharge could be built into the warhead itself. Brock seemed to like the plan and gave us the go-ahead to prototype the device. Can't wait to try it out. It took the better part of a year and over 100 test firings, but the M42 is ready to be shipped out into the field. Can't believe I spent over a year on this single project. Feel pretty good knowing we're delivering a well-tested weapon to our own guys fighting overseas. Now that it's over, I suppose Brock will move us on to something else. But for now, I'm going to spend the rest of the month packing up these warheads to ship off base.
Look at all this.
Look at all these nukes.
Good lord. You can annihilate the city with all
Okay, there's nothing else here that's going to speak to Dance. Hello, Dance.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
We'll do that, and then we'll finish this video. And the next one we can go and help somebody else then. We can carry on with the Minutemen missions.
I didn't need to see that.
Because we've helped the Brotherhood enough then.
Hey, General.
You really are one of the good guys.
General.
Come on, people, let's get out of here.
Sir.
I prefer laser guns myself.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Okay.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
No idea.
Any suggestions where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport signal, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with the answer. If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Tegan. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Right, and with that being said, I'm going to finish this one here, guys. In the next one, we are actually going to be doing Minutemen quests, so we can build up our actual bases and build the Minutemen up, and then we'll continue helping the Brotherhood as well. We'll do both. We'll help the Brotherhood just so our alliance is stronger. But in all, we are making sure that the Brotherhood and the Minutemen do not go to war. I don't think we can get a war with them. I'm hoping not anyway. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.